Hello everyone, I'm back today with another video. This is going to be a ranked game on my main account. I'm 814 ELO. We are facing off against one of these renamed players. I'm not sure who this used to be, but it's a pretty recent rename, so just about a month ago, because that would be August 29th. 560 ELO, about 1300 games, slightly positive ratio for this player. So we'll go ahead and get into the game and see how it goes. Oh, I believe I know who this is. That's, I don't want to embarrass myself by saying the wrong flag, but I'm fairly sure I know what flag that is. And I believe that was a name that people maybe wrongly thought was inappropriate, and that's why they renamed it. But I think there was some debate as to whether it actually was. Anyway, we'll go ahead and play this game. Might as well hit. Captain. Alright, that's good. Let's scout that, see what we have. Marshal. Yeah, I figured he was hiding something there, because he was all too eager to get that piece, that captain covering up that marshal. So, of course, we will advance with our general. I discovered that marshal for completely nothing. Well, that's a bit annoying, but I'm going to get a captain back, so that's fine. I'll be up a captain then. We might have to mitigate some of his damage that he will do with his marshal. He might. I'm sure that's his general. We're most likely going to trade that. Yeah, figured. Alright, so, that's fine, because I still have both unknown colonels and all that. We'll see what he does, what he attacks with. Lieutenant. Okay. Well, yeah, I figured he was going to trade that, or attack over. In that case, I moved the scout up to be able to move the captain, then colonel over, if he did attack over and find my colonel. Well, that is, interesting. I'm not going to move that colonel. And he's not going to either, that's fine. Or, I mean, he's not going to attack it, is what I mean. I'll let him hit that if he wants. Wow, colonel there. He is, really going for it. Okay, I'm going to do that. Okay. The reason I, did that is just to kind of give the impression and block that off, maybe. Okay, so he's going to find out that major, so what that means is he's going to probably come down with that colonel and hit it, I would imagine. Let's check that piece, just a scout there. Yeah, he's going to come hit that that major of mine, most likely. I'm going to hit this blind with my colonel. Okay, I didn't figure he'd have a bomb in the center there. And he'll take that, perfect. The reason I moved that colonel out of the way, one of the reasons was to kind of give the impression of being my marshal. Second reason was he couldn't just lotto and have a free colonel when this actually happened. I anticipated that might happen. So I'll take that for now. And he's going to go the other way there. I really feel like I want to keep attacking, but I don't know that for sure. Because, I mean, I guess they could be bombs there. I really don't know that. And he's only got one colonel left, so he's going to have to suicide at least a piece here to get his marshal out. So we'll see what he does. So yeah, up a colonel, down a major, up a captain, down a lieutenant. So, pretty even, I would say. Okay, well if he wants to trade with me, I'll be happy to do that. Interesting, okay. Let's do that, just to, like, be annoying. Oh, he'll trade with me. Alright, that's fine. Let's scout that just because I can. Bomb. Okay, that's good to know, that's good to know. I will invite his colonel to go down and trade with me if he wants to. Interesting, he's going to move this out. Okay, well he's just going to scout it, that's fine. Okay, so he's going to find out a major. I'm not worried about that. And I'll most likely trade this off here. Oh, minor. Okay, well, a free piece. Not going to complain about that. I'm not really sure where his second colonel is. I would imagine it's somewhere toward the center, like maybe even this piece. Okay, so it's probably that. Alright, that's alright. Let's just scout that to get that out of the way. If he wants that captain, I'm gonna let him have it. Actually, I'm gonna put this here to kind of maybe urge him to hit that bomb. Okay, so Colonel there, as I figured. We'll come down with this here. That was a sergeant, I believe. Yeah, okay, that was a sergeant. I guess he's deciding whether that spy is a bomb or not. Again, if he takes it, it doesn't really matter, because he won't get the major either way. Yeah, okay, so he's... See what he does here. He's not going to lotto, so he won't lotto yet. Alright, that's interesting. He was not willing to lotto. Kind of want him to hit into that right there, but we'll see. I think I've successfully bluffed this spy as a bomb, most likely. So, up a colonel, down a lieutenant and a major, up a minor, and he does know my colonel. So, the situation for him isn't really bad. I just kind of got screwed with his colonel placement. Probably could have played some more defense, but I wasn't really expecting his colonel to be all the way over here. That's a pretty interesting setup there to have general here, I guess colonel there. You'd imagine spy, but this piece has moved and it's not been the spy, so I'm not sure about that. Sergeant here. We had, of course, the marshal and Colonel blitz me on this side. Still nothing from him. Okay. Alright, I'm going to do this just to kind of play mind games with him. He might lotto that captain. I don't know. I don't know. He might do that. Well, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what he does. If he lottos that captain, that would kind of hurt, I would say. We'll see what he does here. Okay, well, I'll trade with you. That's fine. He's, I guess, sold on this being a bunch of bombs over here or something. He's not really willing to lotto me. I know that's a bomb, so that's good that I know that at least. Do that. I'll make him reveal another major to try to trade with me if he wants. Interesting. Okay. So this piece here, I wonder if that's like the spy or something like that. I'm gonna scout this and see what we get. Another bomb. Interesting. Alright, 2 bombs there. Alright, so I think that could be the last major, but I don't know that for sure. This is not a major. So I'll hit that. Spy, yeah. So I figured that was going to be the spy or something worthless like that. Again, we know 2 bombs here. We had a major come from here, 1 from here. I think that's a logical last major here. I think it is. Okay. Alright, I'll take that trade. That's fine. Definitely fine with me. Now let's see if I can bluff this spy as something good and just kind of get it out of the way. We already know 2 bombs. I'd expect probably some more over here since it seems to be his weak side. Not sure though. Alright, I'm going to hit this with the spy just to check it. Another bomb. Good. So I'm finding out bombs with cheap info, basically. That's 3 bombs that I know now. Now let's come up with this scout. So I don't know what this piece is. I would imagine it's something like a lieutenant. Oh, well, that works. Okay. Alright, so he will not take that sergeant. I'm not going to let him do that. And meanwhile, I'll save this sergeant. Just to be sure. He's got 3 lieutenants left. This can bluff as a major or a captain pretty well, I think. What I'd like to do is trade that sergeant off. He might hit my major, which is a bit unfortunate. Actually, I'm going to move this up. Yeah, okay, well I have the 2 square on that, so that's fine. So I'm going to come over with this piece to prevent, say, like a captain from coming up and trying to trap that. Alright, I'll trade that, that's fine. And move that over. So I know 3 bombs here. And I guess I probably should have played that better, because he's going to get a free sergeant. But whatever. I wasn't really thinking about that. Yeah, probably not the best move. I should have thought about that more in advance. I wasn't really thinking at the moment there. But anyway, okay. Well, we'll go ahead and bluff this is a good piece. I know these 3 bombs. Alright, so I can 2-square him in the center here. I'm in okay shape, but I wouldn't say I'm in great shape. I think knowing 3 bombs helps me, especially because he knows 0 bombs. I'm going to move this major up. Try to pretend like I'm going to his flag or something. He might come and defend that, I'm not sure. What I'd like him to do is hit it with a captain, because he thinks it's some lowly miner. Which it looks like he might be doing, we'll see. So, I'm not sure what he thinks about that piece. He's trying to bluff it as like a miner. I was hoping maybe he'd hit me with a captain. We'll see. What I'd like to do is maybe scout this piece. Let's go ahead and do it. I already know 3 bombs, so... Lieutenant, excellent. I will take that for sure. Now, I kind of feel like I want to lotto further as well, but we'll see. Because I already know 3 bombs. I wonder if I should take the risk. Because I'm not down a lieutenant anymore. I really want a lotto now that I have the opportunity, because I don't know when I'll next have this opportunity. I mean, I guess there's a small outside shot. He could have 3 bombs and then say sealed flag there, but I just don't feel it. I think I'm going to hit further. Flag. Nice. I had a gut feeling there that made me want to go for it. And just do it when I had the opportunity. That was going to be probably more of a complicated endgame, so I'm glad I kind of just got the flag that way. Even if I lost that major, it's not the end of the world, because I know a 4th bomb now, and that either cues me in on a sure close flag, or just, only 2 more bombs for all these pieces left. Plus, I took his lieutenant advantage back, and I would have been down a major had I lost it, so I was okay with that. But I think he played very well, especially for being down a colonel so early. I think he did quite well, so definitely GG to him.